Alright, this video I guess is starting in my garage. I just brought the Beat back home from my mom's place. Sam's on his way here. We're going to load up his Prius with some parts, head over to Reid's, make some progress on my Beat finally. We've been working on Dylan's Supra basically every day for the last few months, so my Beat has definitely taken the back burner, but it's done now and we are going to try and make some progress on it. There he is, the Prius man, the truck, the hauler. We can't fit anything in my Beat. And don't worry, I'm not sick in the head enough to buy something like this. It's my good friend's car. I'm gonna be driving it to Alberta soon to drop it off, and then maybe I'll have garage space again for this guy to maybe park something in here. So, got the Beat to Reid's place. We're gonna put it in the shop as soon as we get the Touareg out. So like here it is on the wheels that it shipped on, some Enki competitions. They're 13-14 stagger. And right now with these coilovers, they are all the way low. Like they cannot possibly go any lower than this. And with this tire and wheel setup, it's almost tucking, but it's still not. And to me, that's just like, I don't know, feels like a half measure. It's not enough. We got the Arrow installed and painted by Mitsuaki-san. I know in one of the videos a couple months ago, we filmed taking the car there for him to do it, and then we never really followed up on it. It's been painted and installed for like a couple months now. We've just been so busy with the Supra, we haven't shown you guys. But here's a couple clips I think Dylan has of the car right when I picked it up. You'll notice in these clips it's on the VSKFs and they have the 40 profile tires on them. There's just a ton of gap because although these are 15s, which is 2 inches bigger than these wheels and 1 inch bigger than these wheels, the 40 profile sidewall is so low pro that yeah, like it's a lower rolling diameter. It makes the car worse to drive and it makes the fitment look worse despite the car actually being lower physically. I have these tires which are 45 profile. We're gonna put those on the rear today. So we're gonna get it on the lift, get underneath it, just start coming up with a bit of a game plan because we want to modify the coilovers to make it lower, at least another ½ an inch, if not 3/4, and then do a couple things to make the car drive a little bit better at that height too. When I'm not helping at all. Yeah, you can kind of see underneath the car like what has and hasn't been dragging. There's a couple spots on the floor where it's like pretty clearly dragging. This is catching. AC lines, those caught. Kind of see it there too, that's catching. And then on the exhaust, mainly the coupler there. But yeah, the car never really looked that low, but the 40 profile tires made it drive a lot shittier and a lot lower than it looked. Dude, this guy loves Honda Beat. Garfield ass cat. Get this guy a lasagna right now. All right, small setback. We're waiting to hear a phone call back about some springs, see if any of our friends have a smaller than a 7-inch coilover spring. In the meantime, we decided we're gonna address the cat, which means instead of using conventional tools, Reid's just gonna turn all the hardware into liquid.
Yeah, all the nuts and bolts are like completely eroded off with rust.
Yeah, like this is super rounded and shitty. Everything's super rusted and ancient. Bottom of the ocean shit, so we're gonna turn them into soup. Yeah, there's one bolt. Let's touch it. Holding on by a thread. All right, well, we got this out. We heated this section up, got this out. Now we are just trying to gut the cat. Originally we were gonna do a test pipe, make the section of exhaust, but like it's super complex in here with a whole bunch of different brackets and hangers and O2 sensors, cat on fire sensors. So we're doing it the caveman way. We're just gonna punch it out, increase some flow.
That's fun.
That's awesome. It's pretty excavated now.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get some of that shit out of there.
Yeah.
And then pop more of the cat out. Good honeycomb.
That is good honeycomb. This is gutted cat and no reassembled exhaust, so it's just open cat, now gutted. It's probably gonna puke some shit.
Oh god. smells good. Look at all,
Yeah, what a mess.
look at all the dust on the floor. That's all like chunks of cat.
Is she pretty clean in there now though, Reid?
Oh yeah, it's spotless.
She's mid?
Yeah. Woo! Brand new. That's what we got out of there.
Okay, been a few minutes since last update because I did a Lordco run, got some stuff to put the exhaust back together, and then we went full ADHD mode and just started working on a whole bunch of different things, so I'm going to show you what we're up to. So first off, I pulled the inspection panel off back here and removed the air filter because I want to expose the independent throttle bodies, and I think that looks awesome. Of course, having this exposed with no filter and like no screen, it's a little bit risky just to make sure that we don't get anything large getting in there. Reid had this awesome piece of metal down here, and we've just kind of shaped it up to the air filter, so we're going to cut that up, see if we can mount that in there, but that should be pretty cool. Make a little bit more induction noise. Apparently, according to Beat People, it should free up a little power too. And then the exhaust is still apart because I had to get some muffler glue. We're going to put that all back together with coilovers now with these funky green springs. Courtesy of Austin. They are 6-inch tall springs instead of the 7-inch tall springs that were in there. We stole the collars off the rear because we know the rear needs to come down a little bit, so we pulled the collars off there, moved them over to the front here, so we've got a bit of adjustability now. And yeah, hopefully this helps us really tighten up the fitment, both front and rear. I guess after this, we need to just do some height adjustments. We're not changing the front tire size, but we will be changing the rear tire size. And then, for now, yeah, for now. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to be happy with how my Beat looks. All right, we're bringing it down. Just put the wheels back on. Haven't changed any tires out yet, but we're gonna see how good our eyeball spring setup worked out and how the car looks just as it is.
We've got lots of adjustments.
Yeah, so we can lower the front more. The rear is better than it was before, and we're about to put on a 45 profile tire, and I think that's gonna make the rear like almost perfect. But we probably will have to do a roll, won't we?
Yeah, you might be in roll zone.
That's close. Today is all about small improvements, so taking off the mud flaps, give it a bit of a cleaner look on the back versus this. Plus, like, these mud flaps aren't really paint matched that well. You might not be able to tell in the video, but you could definitely tell with your eyes. This is a lot colder. Reid's just putting the tires on with the tire machine back there. I'll go film that in a second, but also painted this this metal grate here that we're going to use for the ITB cover. Painted it black because you gotta paint stuff black to make it look nice, you know? Yeah, we're gonna listen to how this car sounds now for the first time ever with the exhaust reassembled, the catalytic converter gutted, and the ITBs free flowing.
Oh yeah, they actually sound awesome.
Dude, I like that exotic bird. So weird. Okay, well, I just took it up and down the street a couple times. So did Reid and Cole. And quick review, it is good. It drives good, even at this height with not a ton of room back here. Nothing touches, nothing rubs, there's no weird noises, which is awesome. Up front, nothing scraping, banging, steering feels good and precise, which is awesome. And the noise is fantastic. It's like right behind your head now. It says, like, it's right here, right? Or like, actually, I guess no, it's more like right here. And these vents really let out, these vents really let out a ton of that noise, and pretty much mission accomplished. We're gonna probably work on some other things around Reid's place today, clean some stuff up, and yeah, get his shop kind of back to normal. Ever since we finished Dylan's car here, it's kind of a mess. There's shit everywhere. So we're gonna clean, we're gonna move some other cars around, and then we are going to probably take the beat out around sunset to take some cool photos of it, because I haven't really done that at all this year, and it feels weird. I brought my Fujifilm X100 out, so I'm gonna take a couple pictures. Maybe we'll throw those in here. And if everything lines up, weather's good, and my trip to Alberta with the Lotus goes well, I'm probably gonna try and take this beat to a car show once I get back. So maybe we'll include that in this video. So yeah, anyways, if I don't, thanks for watching. If I do, that'll probably be what comes after the photo shoot. We are at Revup YVR at the Richmond Oval. Super cool event. These guys started out in Alberta. They did them in Edmonton, they did them in Calgary, and then a couple years ago they brought it out here to Vancouver. And yeah, I've brought my Honda Beat here because this event is like a little mini week fest in our own backyard. Lots of really good Honda builds. And after doing all that work that you guys probably just saw at the beginning of this video to my Beat, I really wanted to bring it to a show and just see what people would think about it. The music in there is so loud, it seems like everybody's got 12-inch subs blaring the worst edits of Calvin Harris songs I've ever heard in my life. And we don't want to get demonetized because we're poor as hell. So that's why I'm outside right now, but we're gonna go back inside. We'll film some 120 frame per second slow-mo of some of our favorite cars in there, just for you guys to enjoy. And we'll show you that, we'll show you my Honda Beat inside the show. All right, I think that's a wrap for that section. Midnight Rev Up, you guys rock. Super cool show. Love seeing what you're doing for our local community, and hopefully you guys keep investing in YVR, and this event just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Thank you for letting me bring the Beat. Glad you guys enjoy the car, and yeah, it's really fun seeing everything else that's in there. If we didn't film your car, don't take it personally. We just didn't have a ton of time. We just filmed what we were able to and took off. Now we're gonna get ready. like to apologize to Cole Duncan for the Honda Beat. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, that's a wrap for this video. Kind of a bunch of random stuff, like dating back to like 6 months ago when I got the aero painted by Aki, to like kind of getting it ready to go for this summer with Reid and Sam, and then taking it to a car show, and now just like having some fun with it, enjoying the way it sounds, looks, drives, and just, yeah, filming it on a nice summer night. Yeah, that's all I needed. Like, really, this car was never gonna be some like massive project with a million different things done to it and a massive parts list. I just wanted to take a car that I thought was already like pretty cool and make it a little bit more my own, and I feel like I've accomplished that now. And yeah, I don't really know what the future holds. I mean, I'm pretty ADHD with cars, so there's a good chance I'm gonna sell it, buy something else. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy it for the rest of the summer, and yeah, just keep having fun with my car. But thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know that you know, it's been a lot of different videos recently with a lot of different subject matter covered, and hopefully you enjoy a video on my silly little K car and the fun that we've had with it over the last couple months. Let us know in the comments what you think. If I do sell this car, what do you think I should buy next? I've got my eye on something, but I'm curious what you guys would like to see on the channel too, so leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure that you hit like, leave comments, subscribe. It goes a really long way, helps us grow the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.